Sunday, and welcome to this month's adoption event. So today we have three wonderful foster dogs for you to meet, Rahini, Cyrus, and Pippa. So City Dogs Rescue, we are located in Washington, D.C., and we don't have a physical shelter. So all of our adoptable dogs are with fosters in their homes, like you'll see today. We've saved over 8,700 pets in the 11 years that we've been around. And you can find us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, pretty much any social media at City Dogs Rescue. And our website is citydogsrescuedc.org. So on that website, citydogsrescuedc.org, you can donate, you can inquire about dogs, whether it's the ones you're going to meet today or any other ones that you can find on our website. You can find information about volunteering and about fostering, which is lovely because we always need more fosters. So up first today, we are going to talk to Rahini, who is being fostered by Maria. Hi. So Rahini is a female terrier mix. She's about 26 pounds and she is a year and 4 months old. So Maria, what makes your dog, what makes Rahini special and attractive to potential adopters?
She's just the sweetest thing, looking for her forever family, just wanting her own people to love. She is thriving on routine. She is starting to come out of her shell, developing some of her personality, and she's just finding someone to share that love with.
Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, so can you describe Rahini's ideal day? Like, what does she want to do? What are her favorite things?
She's not a fan of leash walking, but I've discovered she loves the yard. And luckily, the weather has kind of hit that perfect temperature for her. So, there's times I'm like, you don't have to go outside, but you're trolling me. I know she wants to just get that fresh air. So luckily I can open the door to the deck and open up the gate to let her down. She loves to run around, kind of see what's going on, sniff around the yard, ultimately do her business, and then come, chase the ball. That's the thing too. I didn't know she liked toys in the very beginning. She didn't seem to be interested at all. And then one day she just pulled something out, started squeaking away, and luckily we found this big bag of toys that my other dogs don't pay any attention to. So she loves that. She loves chasing the ball. She will mostly bring it back. She's starting to make that connection that if she brings it back, I'll throw it again. So just enjoying her time outside in fresh air.
Awesome. So what has Rahini been like since she arrived and kind of got settled in your house? Like what did it look like for her to settle in? And how have you seen her change?
This was my very first time fostering. I had no idea what to expect, and driving down to intake day, it was kind of exciting. I remember seeing on the website, there were notices like, who's about to come, who's looking for fosters. So I already kind of had an idea, not only her, because I was expecting to pick her up, but I kind of knew some of the other dogs. So watching that van arrive, I was just like so excited for them that like they were, they completed their freedom ride. I watched her, and the dog, one of the other dogs she was possibly living with before that, they were surrendered together. I watched them both. I was going through my phone the other day. I saw this video of her coming off the van, and she was just so scared. Ears were down, tail was tucked. She still has some things that she's fearful of today, but she's come a long way. And starting to come out of her shell, gave her a couple of days to just completely decompress. She found a little safe corner, was very comfortable there, would start to eat and, come out and do her business. So I knew she was fairly easy to, see that she was potty trained. And just slowly breaking out herself. They say to decompress for the 3 days, the 3 weeks, the 3 months. She really is starting to come out of her shell completely when I compare back to those first couple of days.
Oh, great. And so this is kind of a silly question, but if Rahini had to get a human job, what do you think she would be good at?
I was thinking about this question because we did one of these sessions before. I think my answer is still the same. She would be a good security patrol officer. And that's a little, in the beginning, I said it was because she was just so aware of things. She heard something, she'd jump up, she'd try to look out the window. She was very alert, very much needed to know kind of what was happening around her. But since realizing that she really, she was only kind of scared of the harness and the leash, she really liked being completely free in the yard. She literally, every time she goes out, she's going around the perimeter. She's making sure everything is completely secure. She's sniffing the same spots, checking things out. So I really do think she's on patrol. She's paying attention.
Awesome. Well, that's a very handy skill to have in a dog for sure. Yeah. So just one last question. Is there anything else that you think Rahini's potential forever people should know about?
I think someone who has a little bit of a patient hand, because like I said, she's still kind of trying to learn how to express herself and what she needs. She thrives on the routine. I think she's just looking for someone to love her. She's a little scared of the young kids, but she's making a lot of progress with like my middle school age nieces. So we're not quite sure if she'd do well with other dogs. She's been okay with the ones in my house, but they have their moments. Just like people probably get sick of living with each other. So we really think she would thrive. Someone who's home most of the day, around a lot, to kind of pay attention to her, has some time to play. She's not super high energy. She's probably the first time around, I described her as low energy. She's probably medium energy. I found that she's kind of hit that perfect stride where, a little bit of exercise and fresh air, and then clearly she's passed out now. So yeah, just looking for a family of to call her own.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your expertise with her and for taking the time to talk about her with us today. So you guys can find more information about Rahini on the City Dogs website, which is citydogsrescuedc.org, or at her special link, which is bit.ly/adopt-Rahini, which is again bit.ly/adopt-Rahini. And Rahini is spelled Rahini. Awesome. And so up next we have Cyrus. Cyrus is a male mixed breed, 65-pound man. He is about 2 years old. So Sarah, what can you tell us about how Cyrus behaves when he meets new people?
Yeah, of course. So as you can see, this is Cyrus. Sorry, he took up a corner of the bed where I can't get into view. But so Cyrus loves new people. He is ecstatic to meet everybody on our walks. Anybody who will want to pet him, he is all over them. He loves it when we bring new people into the house. He will just be all on top of them, just wanting pets, and will be trying to lick their faces to give them lots of kisses. He is really a very welcoming, kind dog. And he wants nothing more than to say hello to every single person that it comes through our apartment building. So that's been a little difficult for him, has been understanding that not everybody wants to say hi to him at all times, but he's getting there. But yeah, he loves people.
Awesome. And so how has he grown? Like how has he changed and developed since you started fostering him?
Yeah, so I've had him for a little over a month, and in the month he's really gotten better and more comfortable being in our home. So when we first got him, he would just kind of stay in his crate, would sometimes venture out during the day, but slowly he's gotten more comfortable. He obviously has taken up basically permanent residence of my bed. His favorite thing is to just sleep on his back with his legs in the air and go ahead and snore. And so he's become really comfortable, just kind of button his way through our home and stuff like that, where he wasn't as comfortable before. He also has done a really great job at kind of learning how to walk on the leash a little bit more. So when I first got him, when he got off, the bus, he was a puller and he was ready to just go. And over the past couple of weeks, he's really kind of improved his leash walking skills, and he's really getting there. He's a quick learner. So seeing him bloom in the neighborhood and on our walks has been really special.
Awesome. And so what is his favorite toy? Like, how does he play? What does he like to engage with?
Oh, he loves a good game of tug of war. He loves his little rope toy to play some pulling with you, little tug of war, or he loves his squeaky ball. We have a big squeaky ball for him that we do play a little bit of fetch with. But he mainly likes also to use the ball as tug of war too. Basically, any toy he has found, he can make into his tug of war toy. So, he just loves that game. He really does enjoy like playing with his humans and stuff. So he's very playful. And that really kind of likes to mess around with you during your games.
That's super sweet. And so if someone asked Cyrus what a human was and like what they did, like what their deal is, what do you think he would say?
I think he would say that they're just his body pillow. He truly thinks humans are here to just make his life so much better. He thinks humans are here to pet him and love him. And that is like our sole purpose. He also thinks like he has to be touching you at all times when you're in the bed. So the other night I went and I'm watching a movie and I turn around and he's like, okay, that's fine, and presses his full back up against my back because we had to be touching because I'm his human body pillow. He just thinks we are like meant to constantly pet him and give him praise, which is totally fine because he is such a cutie that I don't mind it.
Awesome. And so just to wrap up, is there anything else that you think his forever parents should know about?
Yeah, I mean, I think Cyrus is a very big, lovable goofball who is ready to find his forever home. He does good with kids. He's just really excited for anybody who would be willing to kind of take some time to get to know him and love him. And kind of work with him on his walking skills and stuff like that. But he is really a great dog to have. And he's just ready to find that forever home that's gonna be able to kind of give him all the love and pets that he needs.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Sarah. And of course, thank you to Cyrus for napping so wonderfully right there. You guys can find more information about Cyrus on our website, which is City Dogs Rescue DC. You can also find more about him on his little link, which is bit.ly/adopt Cyrus. And Cyrus is spelled Cyrus. Once again, it's bit.ly/adopt Cyrus. So last but not least, we have Pippa with Vincent. So Pippa is an adorable hound mix. She is 50 pounds and about 3 years old. So Vincent, what can you tell us about Pippa's personality? Oh, hold on, you're still muted. There you
Hi,
go.
thanks. Pippa's just a super lovely girl. She loves everyone. We were talking about Cyrus and how he wants to meet everyone on the street. Pippa is just the same way. She sees a dog, she sees a person, she sees a squirrel. She's out there and she wants to meet them all. Hey, girl, where are you going? Huge cuddler, loves people, lots of confidence, just like really easy dog to get along with. So very happy to have her. Big snuggler.
Awesome. So what has been your favorite moment so far with Pippa?
And I think my favorite moment is just having her follow me around the house. She's kind of like a shadow wherever you look. She's right behind you, kind of just, on your foottails, walking around the house. She's always right there behind you, always, looking for a pet, for a hug. Clearly sitting on the couch here wasn't good enough for her, so she's got to be closer so she can get her pets in. Loves getting petted all the time.
Yeah. And so how can you describe her personality? I know you told us a little bit about how she's cuddly and she loves being around humans, but beyond that, what is she like?
I think she's just super confident, right? She's not scared of anyone or anything. Right? Loves meeting everyone. We got her maybe 2 months ago, got her off the truck, and from day one, She's just happy to be in our house, to be walking around, to go through the backyard. There, maybe there's a couple hours of kind of like adjustment, which is maybe, higher energy than she is now. She's kind of more so like calmed down a bit since we got her, which has really been super confident and, not as scared of anyone or anything. And that's been, great for other dogs who's a little bit shy. So Pippa's kind of been a great example to another dog in the house, just in terms of, not having to be shy or worried about anything.
Awesome. So what type of forever homes do you think would be a good fit for her? You mentioned you have a dog and, she follows you around the house. Like what do you think, what kind of environment do you think she wants to be in?
I think she'd really fit in, just about everywhere. She's got another dog here, which, they hang out and they play together. But I don't think that she needs that either. Right? She's just super happy to be with us and to, do her own thing and take a nap on the couch as well. We get to let her outside in the yard here, but she also really loves walks, right? So I think, a smaller apartment that doesn't have a yard would also be fine for her. She's just really easy going all around.
Awesome. So are there any last things that you think her potential parent should know about?
She's just really good dog. I hope someone's able to adopt her. She kind of came with all the right, housebroken skills. We really haven't had to do very much with her. So hope that, someone can find a spot for her in their house.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Pippa and Vincent. You guys can find more information about Pippa on our website, which is citydogsrescuedc.org. And Pippa is spelled Pippa. Awesome. So I want to just give a huge thank you to all of our fosters today. I know it was a little smaller than we have been in past months, but every interaction that you guys have with these dogs counts. And we hope that one of you people in this audience falls in love with these dogs and wants to take them home and live with them. So you guys can find more information about all of these dogs, about fostering, about volunteering, donating, adopting on our website, which again is citydogsrescuedc.org. So I just want to say thanks again to everyone that's watching, to everyone that participated today, and have a happy Sunday.